We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. At their own 24-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now as we get toward the home stretch here, the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
There's a diving catch right side. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here in the game's opening drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Buccaneers had 8 and 5 to start play, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And now off to the races down the right side. Darnell Mooney. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darnell Mooney hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mayfield. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. That one a first down pickup of 8. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
15 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all...
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jalen Walker has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Throwing, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, boy, Martin, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the toss, here's Robinson. Down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Here's Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Got a man, it's London. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London from 10 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. That's complete to Mooney. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He's got his man, London, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Man, the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll throw with Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons have regained the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. Down to about the 37. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get this one to Pittman. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irvin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 19-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Open man is Ibuka. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real. What's that?
Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Kings!
And they're trying now with Irving. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And that will force a turnover on downs. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
They'll run with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion goes McLeod. And the slot man goes in motion left. Robinson. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Let's go.
2nd half begins with a run by Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Now Penix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And London, the motion man right. And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They throw it out right complete. And running with power here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's got it. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this offense has been a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal.
Robinson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
180. Start.
Here's a handoff to Irving. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Hurry.
He's brought down at the 42
Hey, alert, alert.
It's a pickup of 3.
Mayfield down.
2nd and 7.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
Hey,
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 78 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He completes it right side and right. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A first carry for Rashad White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, a 22-yard scamper. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's across for 2 points. What a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And London, the motion man right. Here's Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 17 yards out. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
42. Buccaneers 25.
I should probably sign ahead, boy, because I
Bradley
got out of
Pinion
hands.
set to kick off.
All that Drake, you got a chance.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up, were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Mayfield off the play fake. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Play fake. Mayfield. And going right back to Pittman. Shifts by him at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And, Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 16.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where...
And he's wrapped up, taken down at the 25. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Slot man moves right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep. Going to give to Robinson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being...